Good Shepherd and Saints Francis and John. I'm Father Lin Nguyen, pastor of St. Francis and John. This week we prepare for the 15th Sunday in Ordinary Time. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to St. Matthew. On that day, Jesus went out of the house and sat down by the sea. Such large crowds gathered around him that he got into a boat and sat down, and the whole crowd stood along the shore. And he spoke to them at length in the parables, saying, A sower went out to sow, and as he sowed, some seed fell on the path, and birds came and ate it up. Some fell on rocky ground, where it had little soil. It sprang up at once, because the soil was not deep. And when the sun rose, it was scorched, and it withered for lack of roots. Some seed fell among thorns, and the thorn grew up and choked it. But some seed fell on rich soil and produced fruit 100 or 60 or 30-fold. Whoever has ears ought to hear. Friends, how many of us have been to Lowe's or Home Depot and pick up a bag of 2 or a premixed potting soil or topsoil? Raise your hand. I am sure we all have. With it, we use it for our potting of our flowers or raising garden bed and enjoy the fruit of great vegetables or flowers that we have grown. We have done so routinely as a culture, not knowing or desire to know what actually are the ingredients in the soil. We know it's good since we pay for it. For few years back, I had the privilege of learning about soil preparation with Mr. Tom Pfister, one of our local guru farmers. He tested his soil every year before planting his crops. Interestingly, the contents result are fascinating. Amazing how things can grow well if you take time to prepare the soil with all necessary ingredients. Technologies have eliminated all the necessary steps of preparing soil for all of us as rookies gardeners. We are willing to pay for the good soil from the store and not do the work ourselves. This concept is somewhat applying to our faith living as well. There is one commentator referring how modern Catholic Mass goers participate in the sacrament of the Eucharist like going to the drive-through McDonald's. We place an order of Jesus to go. We can see this kind of shallow living in our families, in our community, and in our workplaces. In the Gospel today, Jesus' parable is to accentuate the intentional cultivate the depthness in relationship with family, community, and especially with God if we truly want the yielding of good fruits. To become good at whatever you desire to do, there must be a constant applying. Like life's wisdom once says, practice is not make perfect, but it does make permanent. In our faith, we know God is ever goodness like the seed in today's gospel. How would we want God's eternal peace and love to grow in us? Make sure the soil of life is being tilled frequently, like using the sacrament of reconciliation. How do we make sure our soul soil receive enough nutrients? Make sure our soil is being filled with the meditation of God's words. Participate daily the corporate work and spiritual work of mercy. Let the celebration of the sacraments wash over us and purify our inner soul soil with freshness of God's mercy. The list can be endless, but we rid of the world concept of quick purchase and get our minds and hearts sink deep into our soil cultivation and enjoy the fruit that it will yield. And here is a family activity. Jesus says that the seed will only grow if it is put in rich soil. With your family, talk about what you think this story means. Are each of you aware that you need to prepare to receive God's grace? What can you do as a family to nourish your hearts to more readily receive the Word of God? God bless, and see you at Mass.